Hey everybody, it's Darkslayer from DarkslayerTV, and I'm bringing you some StarCraft 2. Now, my original idea was to finish the Hearthstone Arena run, which I'm still going to do, but I'm not right now because all the servers are down for maintenance and I don't have the time to wait for them to come up because I've got a full-time job and I gotta do all this stuff in the morning, so yeah, getting anything else, like waiting for that's just not gonna happen. So if Tuesday is patch day, it might end up being Tuesday is StarCraft 2 day. But let's hop right into this game, shall we? Spawning up here at the top right of Whirlwind is the man of special tactics himself. The man who said, no, you're not deleting the carrier in Heart of the Swarm. The man who uses the carrier and makes people believe that its power is much greater than it actually is. It is WhiteRa. And his opponent, spawning all the way over to the top left-hand side of Whirlwind, is a man who's good at all three races. A man who's on all of the ladders. It is Barcode. Barcode, of course, known to be one of the nicest yet meanest guys alive. He's one of the cheesiest yet the most macro-y player you'll ever see. Barcode, he's really good because I've actually seen him play several accounts at the same time. And I'm not actually sure how he manages to do it, but, I mean, more power to you, Barcode. You are kicking ass on the ladders right now. Pros, I've definitely taken notice. Definitely taken notice. So we actually see the spawning pool go down first for our Zergy Barcode, and before the natural goes down, but that's pretty standard versus Protoss, because Protoss typically likes to send a Zealot over and, or not a Zealot, send a Probe over, try to block your natural from going down, possibly do some cheesy cannon rush stuff. It's pretty standard for him to get that spawning pool down, get those Zerglings out, be able to prevent all that. However, WhiteRa is actually going to be going for a gateway first here, and as you can see, he's got his next probe rallied down here, and which means he's going to be doing a 1-gate expand, which usually means he's going to go straight into a 3-gate pressure against the Zerg. This is supposed to prevent the Zerg from taking a really quick third, and as you can see, the Overlord Scout did come in here and see that gateway, so the Barcode should know not to take a quick third. We'll probably see more defensive units out of our Zerg player than we normally would. As you can see, he did take his gas, so he is going to want to get that early speed going to help deflect any 3-gate pressure that's going to be coming from our 1-gate expanding Protoss WhiteRa. And I'm really excited to see what WhiteRa is going to do this game, because WhiteRa, as weird as it sounds, is a very aggressive player. Oh, but hold on. 2 Lings are going to slip in here. They're going to go up here and see everything they can scout. So far, they're not really scouting anything. They only see the 1 gateway and the Cybernetics core researching. They do see the 2nd gas going down, however, but I'm not an analyst, so I can't tell you if that means anything 100% or not. As a Protoss player, I really don't think it does. I think it's a very standard timing for the 2nd gas, so I don't think that means anything. However, we do have the Stalker coming out here now, being chrono boosted by WhiteRa, and this is what I'm talking about. He wants to get aggressive. 2 more gateways are going down, as I said, so now we're going to have 3 gates going over here to the Zerg's base. The Zerg has refrained from taking the 3rd base, but he's not building very many Lings. We have 10 more drones being queued up. He's using all his larvae on drones, and I don't know if this is what the Zerg needs to be doing right now. The pressure is going to be there very soon. However, the proxy pylon has yet to be established. WhiteRa is making his way across the map, and oh no, is the Zerg going to try to take a 3rd? He is, however, being shot by the Stalkers should stop him from putting the hatchery down. Oh, he does it anyways, keeping the drone alive, and now the Stalkers are going to start pecking away at the hatchery, but I don't think they have the DPS to cause a cancel. Oh my gosh, they do. They're actually out DPSing the numbers. As you can see, it's slowly going down here. Is he going to cancel this, or is he going to die? Zerg, pay attention. Oh no, it does go down. There's no cancellation by the Zerg, so that's money lost. The Roach Warren is on the way from the Zerg player, so the 3-gate shouldn't do too much damage. However, some Lings did run by here. And we do have a Stargate going down right up there and up to the front. WhiteRa not scared to show that, as it's very standard. Using a Time Warp to slow down the drones, and using the Stalkers here to peck off those drones. However, some Lings with speed do hatch here, and they are going to be able to chase away these Stalkers. They're doing everything they can. Excellent micro by WhiteRa, getting lots of drone kills, and an excellent Spore there by our Zerg player to keep that last drone from going down. How many drones did he get here? I believe it is control. No, that is not the hotkey. Workers killed is control. Nope, that's not it. We're going to have to look. My apologies. It's been a while since I've did this. Is it control R? Yes, it is. He got 5 drones there, so not bad by WhiteRa. It did lose him 2 Stalkers, though, so I'm not 100% sure how efficient it really was. And WhiteRa opting to go for the Phoenix here. So WhiteRa wanting to get that pressure out nice and early. He is queuing up 3 Phoenixes. 3 is the amount of Phoenix you want if you want to go ahead and start moving out with those. Or actually, I could be wrong. Is it 4? It may be 4 Phoenixes. I could be crazy. I know it's either 3 or 4 Phoenixes is the number you need to be able to pick up a queen and kill it in one, what's this called? Graviton beam. However, we have a lot of roaches moving across the map here, and only Zealots to defend the wall. We do have 2 force fields going down, preventing all these Lings and roaches from getting inside. However, that gateway is dropping fast, and we're going to need a huge warp in here from WhiteRa. The reaction is going to have to be perfect, as these Zerg forces are breaking the wall. The Lings are slowly moving in. The Zerg player, I don't think he's noticed that the hole is there yet, or he's just going to try to snipe down this Stargate. Not very many Zealots left. WhiteRa's trying to use the Phoenixes to pick up as many roaches as possible, but there's so many Zerg units here. WhiteRa fast on his building micro, though, and continuing to build a wall as these forces try to break down all of these buildings, and the flow of Zerglings just continues to stream. However, I do think this aggression has been halted for the time being. WhiteRa with an absolutely stellar defense, moving those buildings back constantly, making it so the Zerg units can't really do very much. However, one final move here by the barcode, moving those Lings to the probes, getting a few kills. And oh man, this is not looking good for WhiteRa. This is going to put him behind so far. The cannon is going down. There's not very many Zealots on the field. The Stargate is gone. We do have an Immortal about to pop out. The Lings are now heading all the way up here. They're going to start pecking away at probes up here. Probes are dying left and right, and now they're going straight for the Nexus. I don't know if WhiteRa has the ability to defend this Nexus. However, he's going to do everything he can, picking up the Lings, using all the energy on the Phoenixes just to try to prevent these Lings from getting the Nexus, and they might actually not be able to get it. WhiteRa does defend the Nexus, and the Lings weren't actually able to get it. However, the Zerg is sort of overcommitting at this point. He's sending so many Lings, but the aggression has basically been halted for now. The barcode finally pulling off. The Phoenixes now making their way across the map. However, scouted by the Lings, but if the barcode's solid or not is a different story. And barcode just now starting his drones again. So, as bad as that was, the supply advantage is in WhiteRa's favor. And over in the units tab, worker count is, whoa, it was equal, but then we had that huge round of drones, but only a 10 drone lead by our Zerg player. So, the game is actually pretty even right now. It wasn't as good as it looked. It looked way worse than what I actually imagined it to do. We have the Phoenixes now. Oh, that's the rocks. We have the Phoenixes now doing their best to try to pick away at these Overlords. They might get 1 kill. Yes, they will get 1 kill before having to retreat. The Queen and, of course, the Spore Crawler making it so he can't. Oh, no, WhiteRa kind of forgetting about the Phoenixes there for a moment. And is he going to go for the Queen? He is. He does get the grab on the Queen, and we do have 3 Phoenixes here. Depending on how long this takes, we'll be able to see if it is 3 or 4. It is! Okay, you do need 4 Phoenixes. And since the Phoenixes weren't perfectly in range, the Queen did live. However, another pickup by WhiteRa does keep that from going down. And WhiteRa looking like he wants to get really aggressive here. He has 3 Immortals and a bunch of Sentries. This is a very scary army for any Zerg player, especially a Zerg player who's still on Ling Roach tech. This army is designed to kill Ling Roach tech. However, once again, there's no proxy pylon set up here by WhiteRa. We do have the Phoenixes moving him forward to get the scouting information, but there's just, oh no, one Immortal was caught out, but quick defense there by WhiteRa is going to keep that Immortal alive. Your play is stupid, says the barcode. I'm not sure what he means, because WhiteRa saying thank you. WhiteRa enjoys the stupid play, I guess. The Protoss player, like WhiteRa, is doing really good. Why you attack with Stalkers with no recall? Because, dude, he was going for your drones. This is special tactics, okay? Special tactics are made to mess with your head. Because carriers, in reality, are awful. But everyone loses to them because WhiteRa has gotten so good at messing with your head. So good at macroing and getting those carriers up that you just can't handle it. So it doesn't matter how stupid WhiteRa's play was. Oh, now we're just getting mean. See, this is what I mean. Barcode can literally be the nicest guy and the meanest guy. Barcode, he kind of goes both ways. WhiteRa, however, just continuing to play, ignoring Mr. Barcode's BM. Man, that was a perfect undoing of that warp prism. Like, literally as soon as that last sentry finished up, he undid that, which usually some players will kill their units in a hurry. Okay, Mr. Barcode, you only have Hydralisks. I don't see this going well for you, unless you get the perfect concave. And I would have made some spine crawlers, but that's just me, Mr. Zerg. We're just going to have to see how this goes. Here we go. We're heading up the ramp now. We have the Guardian Shield going down, and the force fields are stellar. However, the Hydralisk range is pretty good. We need to get those Stalkers up there if they want to do anything special. Oh, however, the force fields are creating the perfect moment to get all the way up this ramp, and more force fields are keeping it so the Hydralisk can't do the damage that they need to do. WhiteRa now pushing forward into the natural. The Hydralisks want to engage, but the force fields are making it almost near impossible. There's so many Hydralisks. If the Hydralisk can get a good engagement, then this might actually go bad for WhiteRa. However, the force fields are just being perfect. WhiteRa now moving forward, wanting to attack on the Hydralisk, even moving the Phoenixes in to grab a couple. And the Hydralisk focusing down the Phoenixes, I don't know if that was a good idea or not, as the Protoss units are now making their way in and murdering all these Hydralisks. Seriously, with such shots, Barcode says, unable to comprehend what to do. You can play ladder, but not in the tournament, as Barcode rages out of the game and WhiteRa sweeps in for the victory. I don't know about you, but I thought WhiteRa's play was really good. I thought that match went really well for WhiteRa. There wasn't even anything necessarily fishy. The two Stalkers was a bit different, but I felt it did the job it needed to do. It got the drones and it forced units. So, WhiteRa, great job. This is my first cast coming back, and as always, if you want to enlist in Darkslayer's army, hit that subscribe button, baby. I've been Darkslayer, and I'll see you next time.